Hi, everybody. Good morning. I'm going to record a little kind of monologue, not too long. I don't want to waste your time. Give me 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm going to download into your dome what's going on in mine. Got Tria brand right here. That's my wife's business. She is creative. I'm crazy. So together, hopefully, we have some sort of synergy. She made me this beanie years and years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago now, and I still use it all the time. It's amazingly warm. It's bomber, like it's super strong. I'll put it through the wash, I've sweat in it, maybe 100 times. I don't know. Our last name is Triantos, so there you go, Tria. She's got a lot of products online. Go look at triabrand.com. We got married in Brazil. We've been married for years, but we finally went and did a ring ceremony. These are her grandparents' rings, who are no longer with us, so this is a super special thing. And my grandfather, who passed away, gave me his old ring, so I feel very honored to have 2 gold rings on my hand. I feel like in the science fiction series that I was reading, fantasy series, I forget what it was called. Oh, the 5th season. There was a group of people, and they can calm earthquakes, or they can create earthquakes. And you talk about how powerful they are based on how many rings they have. So I'm a 2-ringer now, I guess. My eyes look bloodshot as fuck. I look terrible. This is terrible lighting. But this is my little home office. Got the kitchen in the background, the light right there for the salt lamp is fucked, so I gotta get a new light. Yeah, here's some other beanies that she's made, but I mean, she's got like so many, it's unbelievable. Got a little Buddha shining down on us from Thailand. Not that I've ever been, but that was given to us. Some special things up there. Bunch of my favorite books behind us. So right now, everybody's life is kind of turned upside down, right? Given the situation with the outbreak of COVID-19 and a viral pandemic, and the numbers of infected and seriously sick going up and up and up. We are located in Central Oregon in Bend, which is kind of a good preppers location. We have access to the high desert in almost every direction, just the fucking expanse, which was a good science fiction series, by the way, if you get a chance to watch The Expanse. So it's actually really nice to not have the pressures of a really densely populated urban center like the Bay Area or LA or Sao Paulo or what have you, that makes these kinds of viral outbreaks much worse, makes lockdown worse, it makes the spread much more rapid, it makes social distancing more difficult, it makes recreating or getting out more difficult. So we are really blessed in Central Oregon in that aspect. So I've been mountain biking and backcountry skiing and still getting out of the house fairly regularly, the apartment I should say. So my heart goes out to all of you guys out there that are really up against it, in New York and so forth. Hasn't been that scary for us here. There's like 45 cases last I checked, I think last night. So we'll see how fast that number grows. There's maybe 100,000 people in this area, in this county. So that'll be interesting. In this time when everybody's out of work, my wife and I have just been hustling, doing DoorDash. I've found that my passion is in health and fitness. Fitness has always been close to my heart. As a youngster, I was the fast kid. I was a runner. I think I was the fastest kid in my primary school and top 2 fastest kids in my middle school. And then in high school for my freshman year, I was one of the fastest kids. But after freshman year, I couldn't really run anymore. My knees blew out. And it's been fucking 20 years, 2 decades maybe, rehab on my knees, however consciously, to get back to the place where I can even think about running. And I'm there. I'm there now. Though they click like legitimately every time I bend my knees. Oh, there's one without a click. Let's see if I get two without a click. I got two without a click. That's unheard of, but usually they'll click. But you know, I just recognize that no amount of money, no amount of no amount of external validation or externalization of internal, you know, joy gives me anything that's meaningful. And the things that are meaningful to me are feeling good internally, because then I can use that. I can turn that into, you know, a good situation around me. So I've seen memes going around to the effect of saying, you know, now that you've got all this time on your hands, right? Everybody's on unemployment, you know, everything's shut down. Social distancing is a real thing. You know, get after your passion, your you know, your passion project, your side hustle, you know, whatever that is, focus on that. And so, you know, because it says, the meme, if you don't do it now, you were never lacking time, you were lacking commitment, right? Well, I'm not lacking commitment. I've got my my little recording studio over there with the mats on the ground, the exercise mats, and I've been doing morning workout every morning. Although I've been late a lot of mornings. A couple morning workouts have been at like 12:30, but I'm going to continue to do that because I recognize how much mental wellness, psychological stability, spiritual healing I get from just being consistently active and physical and challenging my body physically and exercising every day. And so I'm going to continue to do that. And I don't know what amount of traction I'm going to get online. I don't know, you know, what will happen with that, but I recognize that the process is valuable. So I'm going to keep doing it. Beyond that, you know, I love to ski. And so we'll see what the spring skiing season looks like. The river wave in Bend is going to be something that's going to be fun to go and enjoy. But yeah, I think this time gives us the opportunity to come back to what's, you know, foundational and important. And that's, I think, what originates in the self, in the body, right? Are you angry? Are you upset? Are you having trouble dealing with something? Are you, you know, stifled? Are you frustrated? Are you finding your voice? Are you expressing yourself? You know, all of these things I think are fair questions to ask, especially in the absence of a lot of the other noise of, you know, kind of an active economy. We're all kind of alone with our thoughts now. And so I think that doing things like this, getting your thoughts out, are important. For me, it's really pretty simple. You know, staying solvent. So we're doing DoorDash, you know, making sure we're making enough to pay our bills. And luckily, though we're not, you know, loaded, we have very minimal debt. So we're not under a huge amount of pressure by bills, which is a good feeling. And then just taking care of ourselves, right? Physical fitness. I'm trying to communicate with as many friends as I can, with podcasts, with conversations. So those are on my YouTube channel. And, you know, that kind of delineates health for me, right? Solvency in society. You know, don't have to rely on other people to put food on our table. And, you know, honoring and bolstering my own physical, mental, spiritual wellness, right? By consistent practice. And so those two things have been really foundational. And then conversing with others and kind of getting that circuit open and getting ideas flowing. So I'm going to keep them coming. I'm going to keep the morning workouts regularly, daily. I've formatted them now down to like 5 minutes, because I understand that the more viewership, the longer the duration, the average watch duration, the better score the channel gets on YouTube, based on the algorithm. So I'm going to make the videos shorter, make more of them. And I'm going to keep podcasts coming. I'm going to keep doing conversations with good people that I know that hopefully have value, that, you know, conversation with myself can elicit, and then that I can give to you guys out there. So thank you very much for paying attention, for being yourself, for doing, you know, what you love to do. More power to you. And hopefully I can give you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of positive energy, because that's kind of the point of all this, right? Is that I can make myself the best version of myself through, consistency, disciplining consistency, the right choices, and then kind of sharing with others. And so, hopefully you can take heart from me and others, and do your best, and we can all get through, hard times together, and be better for it. So, hope you're all hanging in there. Much love, everybody. I know this is a difficult time, and I know there's a lot of people scared and suffering in various ways. And so I think now is the time more than ever to use these digital platforms, use our ability to connect, and big ups, much love, and be real with each other. A lot of the consumerism and the advertising and all that bullshit kind of falls away when we realize what's important, in the absence of just the busybody, beehive mentality. Because now we're kind of coming back to being grounded in the fact that it's like some people can't leave the house, and what are you going to do with yourself, and you're with your family. So, stay strong, stay healthy, talk about what's on your mind. There's always opportunity to connect with others, and I'm here for you. So hit me up. Love you very much. Much love. Talk to you soon. Bye now. Thanks for watching.